Hey fam, welcome back to my channel. This week we're gonna do a passion planner spread, which I know you guys are super excited about because that's why you're here, for my passion planner spreads, right? So we're just gonna dive into, this is my undated planner and this is the planner I tried to use for 2020, or at least part of it. And you know, it just didn't work. But the nice part is it's undated, so I can just kind of flip to the next empty spread and it's totally okay. So, you know, that's why the undated planners exist. You can use them whenever you want. And I figured instead of just trying to like make up for lost space, just flip to the next page. So that's what we're going to do. This week, I'm totally feeling the spring vibes. It's super nice outside. It's supposed to snow this weekend though, and it's supposed to snow for like 4 days straight. So I'm gonna take advantage of this really warm, sunny weather and do kind of a spring themed spread. So I was kind of leaning towards like yellows and pink. I am trying to do my best in using stickers that I had on hand already and not print and cutting new ones, because that's how your sticker stash gets a little out of hand. So we do kind of have different shades of pinks as well as different shades of yellows. We have yellow and pineapple and then light pink and blush. So yeah, let's kind of go ahead and dive right in. I'm gonna set these aside. I did pick out some pink washi tape. I had like this rose patterned washi tape, and then I grabbed just a couple yellows. Nothing too crazy. I kind of want it to be, I don't know what I want it to be. I'll be honest, classic Chelsea fashion. We're just gonna wing this. I try not to over plan my plan with me's because I just like it. I like it to be fun. There's that. If filming videos isn't fun, then I'm probably not gonna end up doing it. So that's why I was like, you know what, let's make this fun. We'll put it up here. So yeah, we're gonna see what kind of spread we make today. A little work of art, because planning first and foremost should be enjoyable. So first thing, I am laying down this washi tape. This is a classic move of mine, which my scissors are so far away. Come here. So yeah, laying down the washi tape on the top is something I really like to do. It just adds a fun pop of color, and then I put my Days of the Week stickers over the top. Why mess, you know, with a good thing? And then we're just gonna take our scissors and trim off the extra. Okay, so we have the washi laid out over the top. Next, we are going to take the Silhouette spatula. I love this tool. It's my go-to tool. And put our Days of the Week stickers over the top. And I like my weeks to start on Mondays. So you'll see me most of the time change my Sunday Start Planner into a Monday Start Planner. That's because I prefer my monthly spreads to be Sunday Start and then my weekly spreads to be Monday Start. And I know that just kind of blows some people's minds. But when I'm planning my weeks, I like my weekends to be together because I do, for the most part, try to not work on the weekends. And so I don't normally plan a lot on the weekends. It tends to just kind of be like a little memory keeping brain dump type of space for me. And so, yeah. But I'm used to having my monthly spreads start on Sundays. That's how my brain works. And so, and honestly, that's how most planners are. I feel like Passion Planner is kind of a weird one-off where if you order a Monday Start Planner, your weekly spreads are Monday Starts too. Most planners out there have Sunday Start monthlies and Monday Start weeklies. Fun fact. Okay, so now that we have that, I'm going to do this part. I'm going to cover my hourly timelines. Working for myself, I usually don't have things scheduled. Therefore, I don't necessarily need an hourly timeline. So I usually cover them up or cover them up with like a morning, afternoon, evening. One thing I love about the Passion Planner and I mean that's just kind of an hourly planner thing, is it has lines. We get a lot of questions, those of us that cover our timelines, as to why to use the Passion Planner if you cover up the timelines. And one thing that I really enjoyed once I realized that covering up the timelines worked better for me was having the lines there still, so that like I could write things in an organized fashion versus like the Happy Planner or the Erin Condren Planner that aren't hourly timeline planners. They're just like a big white square. And I can't do that. I need lines to help me write in a straight line. So even though I cover them up, it still gives me some structure to write straight. And this guy just got a little crooked, so I'm gonna fix him. Okay, so now that those are covered up, I'm gonna kind of go around the edge, which is my normal kind of routine. I will mention one thing. Another fun thing about covering up the timelines is you can kind of use this space however you see fit. For the most part, I do kind of stick with like a morning to evening kind of flow, but it's nice because sometimes you can use like the top half as like a habit tracker, or like writing down your morning routine, or writing, you know, like a little journal section. Like you can kind of use the little shadowed out noon section as like a divider and do like journaling schedule or like things like that. So it's kind of nice that you have that flexibility with the lines to like divide up the days however you want. Does that make sense? So now that we have that, I'm gonna go ahead and take this sticker. This is my weekly intention sticker. It's really nifty. I kind of forget that I have it sometimes, but it has like a weekly affirmation, the 5 most important tasks of the week, habits I'm focusing on this week, learn something new, weekly accomplishments, how to improve next week. So it's just kind of a fun little thing to keep you focused. Okay, now that that's placed, I have a couple different to-do covers. Let's see what I grabbed. So I have one big to-do list cover, one in gray, and then one in this pineapple color. So I'm gonna set the gray one aside, and I'm gonna use this blush one to cover the personal and work to-do list sections, because sometimes I just need more space than this, and I don't know. I don't like how this is broken up, and I like this sticker more, so. Lining it up is the hardest part though. There we go. Just like that. Now, I think it's time to show you my little craft tote really quick, because I'm gonna need some whiteout tape to get rid of this bad boy. So I found this diaper tote on Amazon, and it's actually a Colorado company that I really like. We're gonna do kind of like a little 360 spin. Because obviously it doesn't all fit in this frame, but it has little side pockets. It's made out of felt, obviously, so it has little side pockets, and I put like my sprocket in there and my computer mouse. I have like some washi tape. I have my pocket notebooks, the book I'm currently rereading, highlighters. I usually stick my other little pen pouch in there and it fits perfectly. My slice. My extra stickers go over here. It fits my laptop, like it fits my planners. And it's really nice because I find myself planning, you know, downstairs. I find myself planning upstairs on the couch in the photo studio room that we're in right now, you know, taking it to a coffee shop, whatever. And I always find myself like sitting on the couch, like all tucked in. You know, I have a blanket, I have a cat on my lap. I'm like so settled, and then I'm like, oh, I don't have my whiteout tape, or like things like that. Like I'm always somewhere where I forget like one utensil planner supply that I really could use at that moment. And so now it's all in one spot, and I can just carry, it has handles. I can just carry this little tote around wherever I'm planning, and it has everything I need, and it's been a total game changer, and I'm madly in love with it. So I will definitely add this tote. Like I said, I got it off of Amazon, but it is a small business. It's actually a business right here in Colorado, and I didn't even know until it arrived. But I will link it in my Amazon storefront, which you can find in the little video description. And I'll try to link some other things in there too, but for the most part, everything in there I had already. It's just, you know, what do you need to plan? Okay, that is good enough. So I'm just gonna cover up that bar because it's icky. And I don't want it. And then, let's see. We'll use this yellow. I kind of wish it was thicker. How thick is this? Okay, this should cover it. It's like I went a little ham with the whiteout tape there for a second. I was talking and not paying attention to placing the whiteout tape. And, you know, multitasking is hard sometimes. So then I thought it would be kind of fun to use these half to-do list covers and put them right here. And I'm trying to decide if I should put them right here and do like my morning and evening routines, or if I should use one of these stickers for. Because I'm going to be honest, we're going to have an honesty moment with Chelsea here. If you haven't watched my last YouTube video that I did last week where I showed you how I set up my Amplify Planner, then you didn't hear this little tidbit and you might not have watched it because you don't use an Amplify Planner, and I get that, and you use a Passion Planner and you want to see me use Passion Planner spreads. But I'm going to be honest with you, I don't use a Passion Planner anymore. Love Passion Planner. Will always hold a special place in my heart, but I really use my Amplify Planner 100% of the time. So I haven't used a Passion Planner in probably a year now. And so I'm trying to decide how I want to use this because I haven't used it in so long. And I'm trying to decide if I should use this spread and show you, you know, like do last week's spread in here, and that way it's completely full and you can see a full planner spread, or if I should just lay this out and fill it out alongside my Amplify Planner and then at the end of the week have some sort of finished product. But I feel like it would be a better video if I put my last week's spread in here and you can see it completely full, because then you get to see everything. Does that make sense? So I'm just debating how I want to use this because I haven't used it in a while and I'm a little intimidated by it. So just trying to figure out how to fill this space, especially since the Amplify Planner and the Passion Planner are so different. But I think I'm gonna leave these aside and see how I fill this space, because I am just so used to really using a daily spread versus a weekly spread. Even though Amplify Planner has a weekly spread, I mainly use that weekly spread for memory keeping. I don't use it for like the bulk of my planning. My daily spreads are the bulk of my planner. So I'm trying to decide how to convert a daily spread to a weekly spread and go from there. So I'm kind of thinking we'll just kind of start filling out the actual days, and then whatever gets bumped over into this space, that's what we'll do. So again, bear with me. We're doing new things, and I know that might be hard for you, but it's hard for me too. So I'm gonna get out my pencil guard, which is this little clear plastic thing. I also introduced this in my last video. It's been a total game changer for me. You put it in between your pages and then it's all like smooth for you to write on, and you don't have any lumps from like other stickers from the week before. And I love it. So I'm looking at my Amplify Planner for the first day. Here's kind of what it looks like as far as for how I used it. And I filmed a YouTube video, so that was awesome. I'm kind of thinking of maybe doing a more pen with the stickers is kind of how I feel right now. And squeezing in, yeah, let's just go. Let's stop talking and let's just do things. I have these little word bar stickers that have tending list because I am using the Cultivate What Matters power sheets this year. And so I think it'd be kind of fun to do like my habits kind of up top, like first thing first. And we're just gonna start with Monday and then we'll go from there because I'm not feeling the most confident right now until I get into a groove. We gotta get into a groove. And so then I also think maybe doing the bottom, doing social media stuff. Okay, I like this. So what I did was I used the fine tip part of the mild liner I kind of like to use them almost as like bullets, and then I check off the bullets as, you know, it's just a cute way to use it as a checkbox. And then I wrote down my social media schedule right down here. So now I have this middle space. And so I'm kind of thinking of, I know this is where things get weird. Trying to fit a daily into a weekly. I do think a task list would be beneficial. So I do have tasks in yellow, or I have these little flourish to-dos. And I'm kind of leaning towards the flourish to-dos. Okay, and then I have these little stickers. It is going to turn into more stickery spread, I've decided, that are yellow, and I'm just going to place one above here that's going to say film YouTube video, because that is what I did in the morning, and it covers up. Sometimes I enjoy this little gray square, you know, for the noon mark, and sometimes it drives me nuts. So now I have a sticker to cover it up, and then it won't be there. Yay. Perfect, so that is what our Monday is gonna look like. So for Tuesday, and I hope you kind of like this style. I know it's a little weird, but I do still feel so obligated to film Passion Planner Plan With Me's, even though it isn't necessarily my main planner. So just, you know, bear with me while it's a little weird. It's a little weird for me too, but I do think it's still relevant, and it can still help you guys, because that's really the goal, is to help you guys find new ways to use your planner so that it better fits your lifestyle. That is Chelsea Brown Design's mission. So, you know, we'll figure it out together. And if you're new to Passion Planner and you feel like you're struggling, I hope this helps inspire you a little bit. I know this one's a little more stickery. Sometimes they are, sometimes they aren't. Again, if there's anything you would like to see me do in particular, let me know, and I'd be more than happy to make that for you. Okay, so I'm gonna kind of stick with the same thing that I did for Monday, for Tuesday, and Wednesday as well. So I'm just gonna go ahead, I mean, maybe for the whole week leading up to the weekend. Okay, that was a lot, but I filled out just the attending list part and then just kind of put in the quick social media stuff. But I wanted to stop and kind of point out something that I've been doing in my planner that's really been helping me out, especially as a business owner. And it might help out, you know, now that we're a little bit more work from home, or like things are different now. 2021, we are living things in a completely different world and adjusting to that. And if you're a planner person, sometimes it's easier said than done. So one thing that really helps me is designating specific days for like a specific theme. So for example, Mondays are entirely social media days. So I'm, you know, taking all my social media pictures, editing photos for social media, you know, publishing them to, you know, the social media platforms. I like to use Later to plan all that out, and then I can generate all the captions and hit auto publish. And if technology, you know, is cooperating, it'll publish at a specific time. So Mondays are, you know, designated social media days. Tuesdays and Wednesdays are normally design days. So whether that's, you know, designing new stickers, or, I mean, that's usually the majority of it, is designing new stickers or like things like that. And then Thursday tends to be a catch-up day / get ready for Friday. So anything, you know, that didn't get done on Monday for social media, or little loose ends I need to tie up, goes to Thursday. And Thursday is also a prep for Friday, because Friday is our designated Amplify Planner day. That's when we all get together, because we don't see each other every day because we don't live super close, which is fine. Majority of the time we don't need to all get together. But the three of us get together on Fridays and, you know, hash out any Amplify Planner things that need to get done. And so, yeah, Thursdays I kind of like to get ready for that. And then, yeah, Friday is just a full-blown day of Amplify Planner. And then the weekends, you know, like I said, I try not to work. It's filling in any loose ends, filming, you know, hopefully I get things filmed before Monday. But, you know, things don't always work out as we plan. So I was just going to kind of take the today's focus section and write that in, because I know a lot of people get a little stuck with this section, and I'll be honest, it's usually blank in my planner. So it's either weather or nothing. Perfect, so filled that in. So now it's just filling in this middle chunk, which is going to change day by day. So I thought it would be fun to use some of these little fitness stickers. So I'm going to put those in for Tuesday and Thursday. Maybe just right underneath. Maybe we'll go above. I don't know. Let's see. We'll do it. We'll do it like this. And I do like this yellow washi, so I might just continue my to-do list across the week as well. So I'm going to do that now that I thought of that. So we'll get out our yellow washi tape and just line it up. I kind of like things to remain consistent across the whole week. You know, sometimes it changes, but if I have control, like I do for this spread, I just like it to remain even. Okay, now that I have the washi tape, I'm going to take my little flourish to-dos, because one thing that my planner needs to be is a to-do list. I've always been a to-do list. I don't know when it turned off and how long you've been recording. You know, it's not always easy. But if I'm just going to kind of wing it and hope that I hit this off at a spot that kind of will mush it together. But what I was saying is that I'm just going to fill in this little to-do list section, and then we'll move on to Wednesday. But I do think this is going to be a really nice little spread. Super cute, and I think, you know, still very functional, even though there is a lot of decorativeness going on. So I hope this helps inspire you. So let's go ahead and I'll fill that out. Here is my week all planned out. I kind of just went into a zone and filled it all out without stopping in between each day. Hope that's okay. It does, you know, shorten the video a little bit. But basically, I mean, it was kind of a crazy week. I kind of forgot already by the weekend. But my printer went down. And so that took up a lot more time, having to deal with text coming out and finding a new printer and Googling new printers and just all of that. So just thinking about it makes me tired. So a lot of that was kind of filling up that space here. I also had to take my car to the shop, so that was fun. But on Friday we decided to you know, work at a coffee shop instead of at home, which was really nice to just get out of the house and change the environment a little bit. So for the weekend, I thought it would be fun to kind of do a little collage of some pictures. Oh, we have a cat that's gonna come visit us. Hi Zulu, do you want to make an appearance? I do have new cats. I mean, last 2020 was rough. We lost Zeus, so, you know, all the videos that we have of him interrupting, you know, have a special place in my heart, but we adopted four other cats. So this is Zulu. Hi Zulu. She is super spunky, high energy, but like the biggest love bug. She just loves attention and loves to cuddle. And she's a female orange tabby, which are kind of rare. Normally orange tabbies are boys. She was a foster. We were fostering her. And then just decided to keep her. And then she's not related, but her sister, why is your head all wet? Her sister we adopted as well. So that's how we ended up with getting 4 more. We started with 2 and then foster failed 2. So, you know, there's worse things, right? Get all the cat hair out of the frame. But that's Zulu. So if you see her in future videos, now you know who she is. Yeah, you're so helpful. So I am going to put a little time block right here. One thing that helped me with grieving from losing Zeus, and then I lost my horse Warlock 3 weeks later. 2020 was rough. What are you doing? Get out of there. One thing that's kind of helped me cope just with everything, including, you know, living in a crazy COVID world, is volunteering. So I've been volunteering at a cat rescue on Saturdays. I'm there for probably 4 to 5 hours, so I was just going to put a big chunk there. But like I was saying before I got interrupted by a cat, I thought it'd be fun to do a little photo collage of some of the pictures I took throughout the week. So I'm just going to use my HP Sprocket, and one thing I like to do with photos, hey, you, stop chewing on things. Oh, no control. Is I like to use the Layout app and then put in a bunch of different pictures and then print them out on my Sprocket, and it kind of like extends the paper because you get, you know, 4 photos on one sheet of paper instead of just one, and they're a little smaller so you can kind of do more pictures because the, what are these? I have an extra paper pack right here. The 2x3 size paper can kind of take up a little bit too much space. So I thought it would be fun to do this. So I'm gonna go ahead and create some pictures, and then, yeah, we'll see you on the other side. Okay, this is the final spread. Let me know if you liked this style, since I kind of, you know, just took last week's spread and then put it in my passion planner, so you got to see everything all filled out, versus most of the time, you know, it's the beginning of the week, and so you don't get to see it all filled out unless you follow me on Instagram. So yeah, let me know what you think, and I thought it would be fun that if you have a passion planner and you're a little unsure of how to use it, or something's just not quite working and you can't put your finger on it, or if you want to see me do a version of your spread, I think it would be so much fun to, you know, get pictures from you guys and then do like my own Chelsea version of it and film it and show you how, you know, I would do your spread my way. So if you're interested, you know, shoot me a message. I would love to connect. I think that would just be a fun thing to do for the Passion Planner community. And as always, if you haven't already, please like, subscribe, and leave a comment. It really does help my channel grow. And I will see you guys next time. Bye!